Ain't nobody in here yet. Mess with this. What's going on, Transit? Man, they got me. Woo, woo, woo. How do they say? Wee you, wee you. Man, I'm just trying to mess around, just trying to have a good time. Uh, the clock's ticking. La Migra, La Migra. Yeah, silver and gold stack tack. What's up, brother?
It's too dark.
Is it? I don't know. Now, I'm a real gangster now. Yep. I still got this chain I'm flexing. I'm building up my neck muscles so I can walk around like this. Oh, god dang, that just made my cheeks all chubby. Oh, man, what a day. What a day, man. You are not taking the chain off. Hell no, Nickel. I am not. I'm not going to take it off till I can replace it with the full-on straight gold. Nah, I went off for a little bit. Me and the wifey, we went to a cigar shop. A cigar shop. I don't know what we were doing there, but we were there, right? We picked out a cigar for a person in the community, and it's a full-on bar too. And I didn't drink, but Miss West Texas had a drink, and it was pretty cool. It oh no, you know what? We got the flashing red and blues because the economy is tanking. Stock market is kaput. No more. Crypto is tanking. So it's an all-out emergency. What's that song? Emergency. Who sings that song? Foreigner? I'd have to look that up. I forgot the lyrics. But yeah, man, it's like a 5 o'clock rager, right? I mean, we're talking about. No, it's not a Chilean flag, home skillet. That's the Texas flag. It's
that?
just reversed because of my
Who
camera.
asked if it was a Chilean flag? Somebody you know?
No, it's Fran Avaran.
Do you have a lot of people?
And besides, I'm a Chilean right here at home, man. I've been Chilean right here at home all day. Yeah. Hey, stocking up on stocks, man. There's a method to the madness, and you are right. It is foreigner. God dang, that shit's gonna give me a headache. I'm too old for that nonsense. All right. Now that one's not any better. God dang, what did I do? Anyways, whatever. We're just gonna go with it. Yeah, man. There's a method to all this madness. It's all happening for a reason. It's all by design. Whether we want to follow along with that design or not, that's up to us. But you know what? It's a game plan, man. It's all in the script, right? Tank the stock market, have you and all your buddies jump in and watch it go sky high, right? At least that's my theory on it. Miss West Texas is sitting over here trying to figure out what to buy. I'm over here playing because, oh, I already know what I'm buying. I'm buying this stuff, baby. This is what I'm getting right here.
LJ on there?
LJ, hello, LJ, come in. Nope, I don't think he's there. So yeah, that's it. That's what I'm picking up. More silver. More silver, more gold. I don't know how to play the stocks. It's a lot like gambling, and me and gambling, we don't ever do so good. Hey, cigars, man. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give it up out there because if you're not into it, I can go pick you out something different. But I got you a Fat Bottom Betty. Okay, I don't know if you've ever heard of it,
You
but
want it?
it's a Fat Bottom Betty. No shit, I'm gonna have a seizure right here. I'm gonna go. Warning, flashing lights, right? Yeah, we better find the different mode to that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to watch you.
Hey, there we go.
Do you want me to turn on the
Ooh,
lights?
not bright. Yeah, turn on the lights. Go ahead. Hey, Jay, man, what's up, brother? Everything's
LJ?
backwards. No, LJ. No, this is J. JV.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something because my eyebrows all jacked up, man. No. Bam. Let's see here.
Afraid you're gonna turn it towards me, that's why I moved.
There, how's that? Now everything's right side right, but I can't see my phone, so the chat is
Hey, that's a good idea though.
the chat is
I can see you, you look good.
I'm showing my buffness over here.
You look good.
There we go.
Looking good, looking good.
I just turned that Chilean flag right back into the Texas flag real quick, huh? Ain't that something? Where's that cigars at?
OTG.
Man, this thing, Jay, this is 100% a Fugazi, man. This is what this is. A
Fugazi.
Fugazi. Anyways, it is a fakeroony. But how do I look? How do I look right here? Yeah, good. All right, cool. Just trying to mess around, just playing around, having a good time on my day off. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be picking up, right? This is it. There's such a lag in it. Oh God. But yeah, if LJ's in here, hello LJ, come in LJ. He's probably not going to be in. This is like the third time we've been live, and the
Probably tired of seeing you.
fourth time we went live went in the same like 2 days, right?
Are y'all not tired of him yet?
Dang, OTG, he shaved his eyebrows off.
OTG, why?
Also,
Why?
hey, I don't know. It's cool, I like it. I'm just trying to go gangster up in here. Oh, here's transit.
I think you've taken a liking to that necklace.
Yeah. Hey, did you bring that thing over here?
Oh.
Oh, I know. It's a horrible place to put money. It's just awful, right?
Here.
Where's cigars at? Cigars, come in. Over. He was in earlier. Can you see that? Do you like the what is that? It's a Fat Bottom Betty. Fat Bottom Betty.
Hi, Greg. Hi,
Hey,
JK.
JK, how's it going? There you go. That's for you, buddy. I just got to figure out how to ship it. Oh, Trusting God saying we want Miss West Texas. She's camera shy. I got a glare. Oh no. Can you hit that light, please? The big light. And I'll just turn this light off.
Yeah, that's better. Way
There
better.
we go. Is that way better? So, here you go. Cigars, I hope you enjoy it. Fat Bottom Betty. Man. There you go.
Oh, the cigar had a glare, not
Oh.
you.
I just got a glowing personality. What the heck, man? You might want to duck and cover because this thing's way behind. So, I'm gonna go this way. Y'all check out my house. Wow. What's that over there? Look. That's the 75-inch flat screen TV that nobody watches TV on. Right? We don't ever watch TV no more. We just watch the tubes, man. We're always on the tubes. Yeah, that so it's yours, bud. There we go, right there. Look. Miss West Texas was thinking that we should just get you a pack of Swisher Sweets and mail them to you, but I was like,
he's full of crap.
nah, we gotta
I
go.
would never recommend those for a gift.
Hey,
I wanted to get you one called The Lady with No Name.
The Lady with No Name. Anyhow, so a while back ago,
My head has a glare.
a while back ago, I delivered pizza to this shop, right? And the dude was real cool, and I'm actually trying to. Hey, thanks, Jay, man. It was good having you stop in, bro. I gotta catch one of your lives again, man. I'm always at work, dude. So, anyways, I went to deliver some pizza there. They're super cool in there. They got it's a cigar and a cigar shop, full bar, and he had this big, beautiful wooden cross with like the crown and the it was cool, man. And so it was awesome stuff. It was something I didn't think I would see in a cigar shop. But Miss West Texas had herself a Bloody Mary, and I didn't have anything because I'd be taking tomorrow off too if I would have. Yeah, crown, definitely. Yep. So, anyways, yeah, full on panic mode, right? Everybody's in panic mode.
Vietnam identifies 40 gold mines with 30 tons of estimated reserves.
Did you hear that?
A comprehensive mineral survey of North Vietnam discovered 40 gold mines with a total estimated reserves of nearly 30 tons.
So they just found some gold mines in Vietnam with
the Vietnam Geological and Mineral Department announced recently. This is going to affect the dong.
Hey, B. Taylor. So what I was thinking was I could do wow, shit. What the hell was I thinking? I don't think too much. Oh yeah. They have tubes where you can put blunts in, I guess. I don't know. Can I say that? Blunts?
Oh, no.
So anyways, I was going to put it in a tube maybe with the blunt and then inside another tube and then inside like a paper towel roll with stuff in it and then a box. So that might get it there to you in one piece. So yeah, I mean, hell, it'll get there, bud. If not, I'll just buy you a whole dang box and send them to you all wrapped up in tape and scotch tape and electrical tape and duct tape. OTG, you watch it now. OTG's a son of a gun, isn't he? But what a guy, man. I think I'm gonna go fix my teeth, man. I'm gonna get a grill. Yeah. Gold to gold, right? Shit, one of my daughters has got a loose tooth. It's a silver one. I can't wait. I'll add that to the stack. Yeah, so XRP is taking a tumble again. Let's see what the old intro net. Yeah, Hero Bullion pops up still. Yeah, here's our XRP's $1.93. Oh man, that would be awesome, but B probably not, man. I don't know. I don't have a good dental plan. You know what I'm saying? And But anyhow, XRP is $1.93. Wow, that's god dang. What was the high? What was the XRP high? Anybody know what it got up to? 320. 320, and it's down to $1.90 something or another. Good God. I guess we should have cashed that shit out when I got up to over $3, right? But we didn't. We did not. And can't really do much about that now, right? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin's up another $1,000. Wow, not bad. $1,198. That's where Bitcoin's at today. You know what? I don't even like. I just get my teeth pulled. I don't know. I had some. I don't know. I just go in and have them tell them pull them out. Whatever. I'll just carve me some wooden ones when it comes time to, right? The all-time high was 2018. Yeah. Anyhow, like I said, we should have definitely cashed out this round, right? My favorite, unicorn fart dust, man. Unicorn fart dust. Oh, it made a jump. Still under a penny, but only by a hair, right? Not bad for the unicorn fart dust. Nickel needs to get in on that. Boy, what a comedian that guy is, that fart dust feller. Fart smeller. Ah. So, yeah, I am, for one, am not horribly upset about silver being at $30.19 an ounce. Gold's back down below 3,000 by a hair, but dang, platinum. Wow, platinum's taking a tumble, is it not? Wow. You know what? Here's I know people were saying earlier today, Kitco. Use the Kitco. They're closest to the spot price on everything. That may be true, but if you're going to use the spot price, it makes more sense to me to use the price that the online bullion dealer is that you're going to be shopping from, right? That just makes more sense to me. You know, if you're going to go to like, I love Hero Bullion. Hero Bullion, they're great. Oh, everybody loves Hero Bullion, right? I'm trying to do a Trump, right? Yeah, I keep hearing Neil's name getting mentioned a lot. What happened? I haven't been around much. Craig Neil is a Special Forces Black Op. They just calling him in like Rambo, man. The last time he was working at a Piggly Wiggly and that phone rang. I don't think it was a cell phone back then. I think it was a satellite tracker device implanted. Anyways, he got the call and got reactivated. He had to go drop some special missions off, you know, and yeah, so anyhow, as you could tell when I heard this stuff, I kind of went off because there's no need, you know how they say there ain't no need to kick it. You don't have to lie to kick it, homie, right? You know what? If it's somebody that I know or somebody that I've had conversations with before and they say, thank you for your service, I say, give your thanks to the men and women that didn't make it back. And that's it, you know. Or, you know, you're welcome. Best time of my life, you know. Ah, well, who mentioned that? let's take a look at some other ones, right? Hero. Let's do SD bullion. Oh, come on, search it. Right. Oh, okay, let's close that out. Later, Gator. Whoo, SD Bullion's at 30.24. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I heard that B, and you know what? He might be a great guy. I don't know, but I mean, for reals, dude. Like keeping it 100, you ain't got to lie to. I mean, you either were or you weren't. So SD Bullion has gold at $2,997.77. Hero has gold at $2,900.87. So Hero's like $10 cheaper on the gold, man. Who else? Somebody said Monument, right? Monument. Oh damn! I spelled mom. Come on now. Monument Metals, right? And let's go search for this
Are you
one.
still on the live?
Oh heck yeah, I'm on the live. I'm live. Yeah, shut the door. Do you think we might see gold drop back down to 2K per ounce sometime soon, Craig? Man, I don't know. That might be a stretch. I mean, for it to drop 1G, that's pushing it a little bit. So yeah, Monument does have silver sitting at $30.16. Not bad at all, right? But gold is kind of right up there with Hero. Yeah, actually, it's kind of Monument and Hero are kind of running neck and neck right there, and they're off to the races. So anyhow, yeah, I just don't appreciate when people, start telling lies about some sort of service that they've done or think they've done. I think he's probably hit that. No joke. I think he's probably hit that bong a little too much, and that's that. I mean, I'll be the first to say I served 4 years in the Marine Corps. I went in '96, got out in 2000. Never saw any combat, and for people to say that they had and they were special forces and they got damn recalled from the Piggly Wiggly straight into action because of whatever else he was saying, that's a bunch of crap and it shouldn't be tolerated. That's it, man. It should not be too many. Too many men and women have sacrificed their lives for this country for some knuckleheads to be trying to claim that they have that right. So, and that's just the way I see it, man. I don't claim it. I claim what I've done. And that's all anybody should ever do. Claim what you've done. That's it. I stack silver and gold. There's that beautiful 10-ounce IGR bar, man. Golly. I had 3 of these, and I gave one to the my mother-in-law, right? And it took me. I was proud of my triplets, man. I was proud of my triplets. So anyhow, it took me a while, but I got another one back, and you know what? I'm probably going to get a 10th ounce gold next Saturday, and then after that, I'll get another 10-ounce bar. I don't know, man. The possibilities are endless. I love some of these people on these creators, man, content creators, influencers, and don't get it twisted, right? We are influencers. We do influence people, especially people that don't know any better. That's why you see people rushing out to buy gold backs and rushing out to buy copper bars and trash like that, right? And then you got the people that say, well, stack what you like. It's your stack. Spend the money how you want it. It's your money. Well, of course, that there is a lot of truth to that, right? There's an enormous amount of truth to that. But if you're leading people astray, with that because you have 10,000 subscribers, right? And these people are listening to you and you got them going down the wrong path, man, that sucks. That really sucks. And you know, false prophets, you know, I have my opinions on stuff, but generally my opinions tend to go, you know, fall in line with what a stacker would be. To me, and I'm gonna talk. JK, you know, and there's differences between the pouring community, pouring copper. They put time and effort and skill into that, you know. So that's a difference there. You know, I'm not talking about the guys that pour copper, man. They have absolutely beautiful work. Copper is actually, to me, the color of polished copper is awesome. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, ask anybody, they'll tell you it's beautiful, right? But copper bullion, copper rounds, copper bars with the astronomically high premium. This is what people are going to go after. They're not going to go after the strip and wire, right? So, anyways, but it's just not for that, right? You know, and people will push this junk on everybody, man. And some of these new stackers, they will fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. Hook, you know, they'll catch it, right? Man, same thing, dude. This dude pushing this fart smeller. Man, this fart smeller's still on there pumping his stuff, man. I said it this morning, he's humping that unicorn for as much as he can get out of it, man. And you know what? Good on him. Because either to me, he has no conscience, right? How does he sleep at night? With a hell of a lot more money than I got, that's for damn sure. But, you know, I wouldn't do that to people. I just wouldn't. It's not in me. It's not in me to bamboozle people like that. And this guy just loves it. But, I mean, to come up with that plan and come up with that whole, you know, whole thing, man, you know, you got to have some sort of brains to scam people, right? I mean, scammers are no dummies. Scrap metal racing, bro, that I would jump on that. You know, I'm not like I don't shop with JM too much. I don't shop with SD hardly at all. But if they have a one-time, first-time buyers, freaking 10 ounces at spot, freaking grab it, dude. Even if it's just 10 ounces of buffaloes, man. Hell yeah, that helps out your dollar cost average by miles, you know what I'm saying? How to Coin, man. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're enjoying the show. I'm rambling, dude. I am just rambling. God dang, you would think that I'm on something, but I'm not. I'm on life. I am on life. You know what? Y'all think this is like my second time going live today? We're going to do a 3-time live today. 3. 1, 2, 3. And my girls are going to come on here and do some pet rocks. I looked that shit up the other day. Pet rocks. You know what they do for pet rocks now? You can get them on eBay. You can get pet rocks on eBay right now. It's a goddamn rock with some freaking googly eyes stuck on it. Yeah, I mean, how in the hell can you do a pet rock? That's not what a pet rock was about. I remember making a pet rock as a kid in school. You gotta paint. You gotta paint, man. You gotta get in there and get artistic. Not autistic, artistic. Artistic. I don't know. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, man. Yeah, the old school pet rocks, man. You go check it out on eBay. Check it out on eBay. You know what? I got it right here. Let's go. I'm going to close out some of these tabs here. And we will add a new one. Pet rocks. Yeah. Oh, I mean, God, what a genius, right? So yeah, I mean, pet rocks with a. Well, okay, here. Let me click on this one. This one will show it for $10 at Cracker Barrel. Shit. Hey, we got a Cracker Barrel right here in Midland. And here it is, fellers. The new and improved pet rocks. $9.99 at Cracker Barrel. Man. That is something else, isn't it? No creativity involved. No, none of that. So anyways, that's some trash right there. I mean, for reals, that's just straight up. That's just straight up booty right there. That's caca. I mean, this box contains one genuine pedigreed pet rock. Oh no. Scrap metal racing, that's awesome. I would suggest you go and take some of those googly eyes and get some rocks and put them some bitches up for sale because obviously people are buying them again. I mean, so anyhow, the girls are going to do a live later on tonight and we are going to paint our pet rocks like back in the old days, right? And we'll see what we can come up with. Hopefully we don't make a huge mess because then Miss West Texas is going to whoop my ass and it won't be good. Anyhow, $9.99 pet rocks at Cracker Barrel. I don't eat Cracker Barrel because the last time I ate at Cracker Barrel, we were heading from one fire in West Virginia. I was on the East Coast fighting forest fires. Kind of interesting stuff over there because most of it's leaves, right? And they have two fire seasons over there, the spring and the fall. But yeah, exactly, Craig. Ate at Cracker Barrel, and we had to boogie on down to Virginia to do a controlled burn, and we stopped at Cracker Barrel when we got the phone call. We were eating, and bubbly guts. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody's had it. It's not great. It's not good. Ask anybody, they'll tell you. Bubbly guts when you're like 175 miles away from where you need to be. Thank you, Cracker Barrel. So we don't eat Cracker Barrel no more. That's my little Cracker Barrel story. I call it Crapper Barrel. Yep, the good old bubbly guts. B. Taylor, man, have you checked out any of Herman's stuff? Hey, y'all don't be afraid to drop your links, man. Don't be afraid to drop your links in here. I am, you know, it's all good with me, man. B, you can drop your link. Let's build this community. Build this community, dude. That's awesome. Uh, it's cool stuff, man. If you make content, drop your stuff. Make content. What is content, man? Content is what you know. We can. I mean, we all pretty much just ramble on about the same stuff, right? Silver and gold, gold and silver, platinum. You know, oh, the stock market's doing this. This is doing that. China, 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 right? You know, uh, EVs are gonna cause the silver supply to just skyrocket, right? Oh, don't forget about the 500 ounces of silver in a Tomahawk cruise missile. Every time I say missile, it reminds me of that part in Rambo 3. Where are the missiles? I can't do a Russian accent, or I could, man. But you're gonna mix up your channel, Herman. You do a pretty kick-ass disco, man. I would get down on that. You know, bacon and stuff's kind of my deal. Breakfasts and steaks. I was gonna eat a raw egg, but I decided against it, man. Then I would have really had the bubbly guts. uh, yeah, fish, yeah. Anyways, you got it right. Rambo 3, you know, Troutman's caught up over there in Afghanistan. The big Russians dudes trying to get the info out of them. Somehow they pulled a Neil and found Rambo over in Thailand doing bare knuckle, or wasn't even bare knuckle, stick fighting. Stick fighting, yeah. Awesome movie. God, I loved Rambo, man. I love those movies. Isn't it awesome that, like, back then, these movies all revolved around what was going on in the world, right? So, you know, we had Vietnam and we had the Cold War. So, you know, Rambo goes back to find the POWs, which is awesome, right? And then we had Rambo 3, where it's obviously the Cold War situation, and that's not the only movie that was like that. Like, there's a lot of '80s movies about the Cold War. You know, Val Kilmer, Real Genius. Did you guys ever watch Real Genius with him? Awesome movie, right? But they were gonna make a. I just remember the end of it, man. They do that satellite and it shoots that laser beam down on top of that guy's house that's filled with popcorn. And yeah, that was great. Rambo, man, you know, you have to me it's the first one, Rambo First Blood. Love that movie. Mandy's Candies, what's going on? How you doing? First Blood, great movie, man. It was a great movie. Ask anybody, they'll tell you it was a great movie. Tombstone was awesome, man. He did a great job doing Doc Holliday, but as far as Stallone, First Blood, that was it. That was it. His whole meaning behind the movie was great. You know, he came out and he did it in support of the POWs, the MIAs, man. You know, there were still people over there at the time, you know, and nobody gave a crap to go get them. I mean, you know, so he came out with that movie to try to shed some light on it. And that kind of went on to the first one was as far as Vietnam veterans. The second one was dedicated to all the POW MIAs, man. I mean, God, you got to think when these movies came out, we weren't that far removed from Nam. You know, we really weren't. Uh, God, you look at history. History, history as a whole is not that many generations removed uh, from us, right? Um, yeah, J.K. Chuck Norris was always rescuing POWs, man. Missing in Action, more badass movies, man. And another Cold War deal, Invasion USA, where they're all coming from Cuba, and then I don't know. I think that might have been a slight knockoff from Red Dawn, right? Because Red Dawn, of course, they did all that. Hey, J Lo, man, I was wondering about you today. How are you, buddy? I hope you're healing up well. So, history. Yeah, Craig, that's horrible, man. Oh, just hanging out, dude, hanging out, having a good time. Um, so history, right? As far as history goes, we are not that far removed from. I mean, three generations, and for us, and we're the 1900s, or 1900s. They say that like it's a long time ago, but it's not. Like 1800s. So how far would I have to go back in my family lineage to be to where we were natives, before the conquistadors showed up and did what they did? Not long. Yeah, we're just about that much in the big picture as far as people. We're about that much into the universe, we're less than that. We're just like a pinhead of history. It's all a glimpse, just a just a blip, you know, just a blip in the matrix. Nah, I don't believe in that matrix stuff, but wow, there's some more movies, right? Keanu Reeves, right? Oh, Kingman's Secret Service. That was all right. I can't remember who. Didn't they have Justin Bieber in it? I don't know, but yeah, just in the big picture, I mean, how long ago was it when we were using silver and gold to trade? And before that, how long was it when indigenous people were using things like obsidian and furs and things of that nature as currency? You know, not long. I mean, when you look at it, it wasn't long at all, right? So people want to talk about a hit the fan situation. We can look at history and see what we really needed. You know, God, there's only 5 people in here right now. Holy smokes, man! Something's wrong. There's definitely a glitch going on. There were some of these live streams I was getting, these vertical live streams, right? They put them in the algorithm or however you say it, but I was getting like 1K, 5K views, and I got 5. Oh well. But that would be interesting, Craig. That would be interesting. You know, uh, a private bank backed by gold and silver. Hmm. Off the books. Well, how many people, and I went over this a little bit this morning, right? If they say, and this is where I come, this is where that whole bartering junk comes into play, right? and it's better to be prepared for sure. Stack that gold said it in one of the comments. Why not prepare? That's right, prepare. A definitely prepare for all aspects, right, of what may or may not happen. It's better to be prepared than not prepared, and then you're standing there with your wiener in the wind, right? But in a bartering situation, if less than 1% of the population are stackers, right? People always say that, especially when I first got into stacking, people would say you're 98% ahead of the rest of the country, right? Of the rest of the population, right? So if less than 1% of the population stacks, that means there's a whole hell of a lot of people out there that have no clue about silver and gold. Gold, maybe so. Gold, probably a little more than silver uh, because of gold jewelry, right? Everybody knows what gold jewelry is. Check it out, man. That gold jewelry. That's some diamonds right there, right? Shoot, man, I'm getting swole wearing this thing. See that? Look at my traps. Don't look at my neck. Look at my shoulders. Anyways, so if less than 1% of the population are stackers and know about silver and gold, silver especially as a bartering tool, how well is that going to work out for us? You know, people, oh, god dang, this other dude says American Silver Eagles are the most, and everybody will say it. American Silver Eagles are the most recognized silver coins in the world, right? In the world. If less than 1% of the population stacks in the US, then what would that percentage be in the world, right? Let's ask, not YouTube, let's ask Google. I don't know who Gemini is. Gemini. Is that American Gladiators, dude? But Steve, where does the 1% stat come from? I have no idea. I really don't have any idea where that 1% stat comes from. But I'm sure you have heard it before. People talking to somebody that says, "Oh, I'm a new stacker. I'm just getting into it, and this is how much silver I have. How much do I need?" And somebody will say, "Well, you're already ahead of 96% of the population, right?" Percentage of, god dang, man, population that stacks precious metals. Let's see what good old Gemini has to say. What the hell happened? I asked Gemini, and Gemini didn't answer me. Welcome to Gemini. Oh, maybe I didn't set it up. I don't know. Submit. I didn't hit the submit button. What the hell? I am sending submit button. I've never seen Gemini before. Gemini ain't doing me no favors right now, so let's try Google. uh, that stat is probably right if I think about it. I mean, it may be right. I'm not saying that it's not. More than 1% have other types of metals like old jewelry. Yeah, Richard. Uh, Old metals, gold. Gold jewelry. Gold jewelry was obviously we all know. On the big Spanish galleons, they would have chains like this. Not really. They would have links, and they would pay with. They would clip a link off, or how many links they needed to pay. I actually don't know if that's true or not. That's what I heard, but let's try it again on Google. What percentage of the population stacks precious metals? Okay, so this is giving me a little bit different answer. 1 out of 100 Americans does not have 2 weeks worth of food. Yeah, yeah, I believe that, OTG. I mean, we have a stockpile of food. We got a little bit of food. I mean, so this, according to this says, um, let's see more here. This is interesting. This is kind of interesting because this is giving me so while precise figures are difficult to pinpoint, around 10.8% of Americans currently own gold. Yeah, I mean that they're probably figuring in jewelry with that 10%. Of course, gold is considered a safe haven asset, and its values continues to grow amidst global economic crises. Now, this is the one where I'm not really seeing it too much in the community as of late. Check your analytics, man. And I brought this up this morning. Our analytics, we're definitely geared more towards the 40 to 80 age group of YouTube, the population, the YouTube subscribers. How do you word it? Anyways, we're a bunch of old timers that collect silver and gold. That's it. Yeah, so this is just saying gold, right? Gold outpaces other options. Let's change the wording on that just a hair. And instead of precious metals, we'll put in silver. Let me spell it right. Oh man, did you get unloaded? Hey, yeah, Steve. No, I mean, yeah, super popular with the 75-year-olds, man. And I love your Bible studies. Your Bible studies are awesome, you know. So, okay, while there are no definitive data on exact what percentage of U.S. population owns silver, it is estimated that still silver stacking, collecting silver is a relatively niche, niche or niche, however you want to say it. I'm just a dumb redneck from West Texas. I'm surprised I even knew what that word was. Anyways, activity likely affecting a small percentage of the population. So hell, maybe it might be 1%. No federal regulations on the I better not say that too loud. Some bitches will hear and they will start making regulations, right? It's a niche activity, collecting silver as an investment. It's a small portion of people engage in it. Has a silver stacking is a strategic approach to wealth accumulation and asset diversification, often seen as a hedge against inflation. I don't see it as a hedge against inflation. I just see it as a savings account. Ask how much on average people have saved in living expenses. Yeah, that's a great question. Many analysts recommend holding an average allocation of 5 to 10% in gold and silver. So examples, metals.com, Warren Buffett, Hunt Brothers, Charlie Munger, Berkshire Hathaway, and JP Morgan Chase, right? So, okay, let me go back to fish. Ask how much average people. Let's try this search by voice, right? How much on average people have saved in living expenses? Oh, wait. There. Okay. God dang it. How much on average people have saved in living
What
expenses?
did I miss?
I'm trying to do. Oh, my microphone ain't picking it up. Okay, you got your phone? Are you still talking? Okay, Fish wants to know. He says, how much on average people have saved in living expensive
How much on average have people saved on living
in
expenses?
living expenses? Hell no, it ain't Timu.
Here,
And I'm
say it.
and I'm gonna get a grill to match.
Here.
How much on average have people saved in living expenses? Okay, you want to read it?
On average, Americans save roughly 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses for an emergency fund, with the majority 8% aiming for at least 3 months worth.
Okay, so what's the percentage of the people that are in that?
Okay, so emergency fund.
Hey, OTG. Oh man.
Many Americans save for emergencies, 53%, retirement 43%, and vacations 42%. Did
I say that wrong? Berkshire or Burkish? What the hell did I say? I don't even know. I forgot where I
So
was
the
going.
average savings of a 35-year-old is 1,200.
So the average saving here, sit down and say it
No, I'm
loud.
sorry, 11,000. Under 35. Okay, so under 35, the average savings of around 11,200. 35 to 44, average savings of around 27,900. 45 to 54, average savings of around 48,200, and 55 to 64, average savings of around 57,800.
I don't believe that. I really don't. I don't. But I don't believe that. I believe it's a lot less. Yeah, she ate her breakfast sandwiches.
She's hungry again.
Oh well, heck,
How many people you got on?
not many, 11, but it's all right. I'm not in it for the amount now.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I don't believe the numbers she came up with are accurate. I mean,
I
she
didn't come up with
asked.
that. We
I mean,
Googled it.
Googled it. We Googled it. Google. I just don't believe it. I mean, straight up honesty right now. I didn't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of when me and Miss West Texas met. I mean, I had enough for a bunch of whiskey.
You didn't have nothing.
I mean, but I didn't have nothing.
Full of clothes.
I had a sea bag full of clothes, and that's it, and a pretty kick-ass cowboy hat that she smashed.
I guess that means my standards aren't too high.
You know, yep. She Boy, she saw the bar set high in me, and she was like, "Hell yeah, I want that guy. He can kill off a fifth of Jack Daniels and an 18 pack of beer in one night. He's the man for me."
Oh yeah, baby. It was a good time.
But no, really, the majority of my adult life, we didn't have nothing. I mean, like, we were paycheck to paycheck, barely pay the bills, and get the get the a very bare minimum amount of food we could live off of, right? And that's how it
We
was.
were so poor when I was pregnant with our twins.
Oh, we were living in a camp trailer at
Eating
one
tuna
point,
helper.
eating tuna helper. I love tuna helper. Shit, we got some in the cupboard right now. That's what I want for
No,
dinner.
we don't.
We got tuna fish.
Well, I like tuna helper. I will never eat tuna helper again.
Tuna helper's the
Well,
Bomb
I'm
diggity.
lying. If I was starving, I probably would.
so yeah. I mean, it's just but God, every time I touch this phone, it shake, rattles, and rolls.
Well, quit touching it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a permanent hole right there.
Hey, no joke, right? I do. It's a permanent scar.
Oh, I did not like you doing that.
I know. And I've showed the tubes before. My plasma scars.
Plasma scars.
OTG, that sounds more like it. I believe that. I really do. I believe that more than
What?
anything else, man.
Believe what?
Oh shoot. I don't know. I'm pressing buttons over here and it's jacking me all up.
Believe what? What did you say?
The general population in America is like 2 weeks from becoming a zombie horde.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's Black Monday.
Black Monday.
Yeah. Stocks are tanking and everything's tanking.
Yeah. I mean,
Black Swan event is incoming, everyone. Black Swan event. Incoming. Mark my words.
now you're shaking the table.
I'm
Hey, can
sorry.
you give me something to drink, a bottle of water, please?
Yeah.
Por favor. That's Spanish for please. If y'all didn't know.
Everybody in the English speaking world knows that.
Thank you. You know what? Steve, I love it too, man. I love this pullback, and I kind of knew it was going to happen. I mean,
It's a good thing.
it's a good
It's
thing.
giving people
Oh, shit.
it's
I
giving
dropped my
people more people opportunities to invest before everything starts shooting back up.
You know, the only person that I feel sorry for, the only person I feel sorry for right now is my LCS. Man, I feel for the guy. You know, buying, right? Buying, and now it's on the way down. But just wait, it's gonna go back up. It maybe, maybe. I mean, who knows, right?
You can keep the spicy ones out in those are sweet ones.
But just keep it. I say, it's great. Buy everything you can, right? People are going to get hungry and they're going to look at precious metals and they're going to see the price and they're going to start buying and it's going to go up again. Hopefully, or hopefully not. I don't know. This isn't for me. This isn't for me. It's for my girls. It's for the kids. They're going to be able to split that whole stack up, man. And that's the way, And I brought that up before with the stack. And hopefully they don't get with the wrong guy. And that's where me and Mrs. need to sit down as they're getting older and teach them. Well, they need to be sitting here, probably not here next to me right now, but they need to be sitting here, and I'll break out the ammo cans and go through. Hey, Saul, what's going on, man? Go through and show them and teach them, and reiterate.
Tell them what we're going to be doing.
I did, and reiterate to them what, that this is what it is, and this is what it's worth, and this is what it does. Okay, and then teach them about douchebag guys, right? Teach them that, there are going to be some dudes out there that are going to find out that they have all that, or that they're going to have all that, and they're going to be rubbing their greedy little paws together, talking about
Nobody eat this last cake.
talking about, oh, let's figure out how to spend that. Oh, I can get a brand new truck with all that, or something. I mean, we've all seen it happen. We've all known a female, whether it be family, a sister, a cousin, an aunt. Did I say aunt right? Hey, sweetie, is it pronounced aunt or aunt?
I say aunt, but
Aunt?
a lot of people say aunt.
Aunt. So we've all known a female like that, and some dudes too. They will get with a man, and next thing you know, the dude has the bank account wiped out. Whatever they have had inherited or saved from their childhood is gone. Bye-bye, long, because they got that, they got suckered into, Fish, man. Hey, sweetie,
Huh.
you see what Fish just put on? Steve, aka Fish. He is definitely a fisher of men. Hey, Peter, how's it going?
What did he say?
Teach them to find a man after God's heart, not theirs.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Amen.
That way we won't have to worry about this. But either way, we were all there. We were all there at one point. We know which way we should be going, or we know who should be leading the way, and we want to do our own thing. And doing it that way leads to a lot of hardships and heartaches. And we end up losing a lot of stuff, right? If I get married again, she needs to stay in the guest house. Yeah. Well, maybe OTG, if you buy some deodorant, she wouldn't want to stay in the guest house. I'm just trolling you back, buddy. OTG, he's the man, right? But that's great, Fish. You're 100% right on with that. But I mean, no matter how hard we try as parents, there's no guarantee that our children won't stray. We've all strayed. The best that we can hope for is that they don't stray as far as we did, and there's some lessons that they got to learn on their own. There's some lessons that they have to learn on their own, because we can't teach them, certain things, and we can just guide them by, the way, the best way we can at the time. But anyhow, I sure do hope that they don't get with some dude that cleans house, And it's just sad because there's so many out there, and society says that those are the more appealing men to young, to young women, these dudes that live with mom, live in the basement, have nothing, don't work, and and uh, and man, you could see they get all the girls right. All the girls are just flocking to them like, oh, this guy's the best thing since sliced bread. And
Every woman loves a guy that lives with his mom still.
I mean, have
At least you didn't live with your parents when I met you.
no, I just live in a busted old
You just lived
camper.
in a dumpy ass RV.
We all, we all still need financial wisdom, man. Every day, like, yeah, I'm not ashamed to do it. Some people would be.
Here, you can use it.
If you saw a quarter laying on the ground, would you pick it up? The first thing I do if I find one is I pick it up and check the date on it, or check the edges, and after that, it's like, it goes in the pocket, and when I get home, it goes in the change jar. When that change jar fills up,
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna make yours.
or if I use that dollar, I'll find 4 quarters. I'll use that dollar and throw it in to buy an ounce of silver. Now, if I bought it at $34 an ounce, well, really, I had a free dollar that I found. It's $33 an ounce. The dollar cost average goes down, right? And at least that's the way I fantasize about it in my head.
Is that good? Here. We have no groceries.
Oh man, a penny saved is a penny earned, right? Using it all for a piece of land is kind of more, the way I'm looking at it more and more, because it's just, I guess it would be easier for them to have land and a house and, a roof over their head, and
Somebody ate the other pieces I had. Those either your dad or
oh, nice. That is an awesome find, right? A buffalo nickel. I was gonna do some coin roll hunting today, but I decided against it. A lot of banks, you can't just take your change to them and they'll run it through the counter and give you back the cash or deposit it in your account. They won't do that no more. It takes a few days now, they say. They say they have to send it off to get it counted. I don't know why. Wow, that's cool. I picked up a nice 1935 Walking Liberty $50, MS 63, I believe, from Miss West Texas. Beautiful $50. Beautiful $50.
And I found it.
And then we thought she lost it, and then she found it. Do you know where it's at right now?
Yep.
Where's it at right now?
My drawer. My.
Can I show people?
Yeah. Hold on.
I mean, it's cool. I was able to pick up 12 ounces and a $50 Saturday, and then I took today off work. So I'm hoping that the rest of the week goes good and I can pick up 10th ounce gold, or maybe a little more if it goes real good. I don't know.
Apparently.
Maybe we'll do a Walmart order for some eagles. I have not bought any silver eagles this year. It's just one of the things I have not bought. Well, I didn't want to pay that much for them, I guess. Yeah, Steve, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. I already saw him, sis. You might as well just walk by. B. Taylor. B. Taylor, man, Walmart, dude, Walmart.
Make it obvious. Don't even try to hide it. You don't need to be trying to hide it. I need to have it.
Yeah, OTG, that's awesome. So you go to walmart.com, go to silver coins. I don't want to create an account. I think I already have one. Or you have one.
What?
It wants me to create an account
With what?
to look at this stuff
What is it? Create an account with who?
with Walmart.
They want you to create an account just to look at it?
I guess that's what it's saying.
Oh, cool.
Hey Steve, take care, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. It was great having you in. You know, if everybody just listens or reads the chat just a little bit, man, you'll pick up little nuggets of knowledge from everybody. And Fish was dead on with what he said about teaching your daughters to look for a man that's after God's, you know, that has God in their heart, that's looking, you know, I mean, God comes first, right? In everything.
And everything.
So, you know, even before your family, God should be there before before your family. But that's a whole nother trip right there. Let me see. How do I want to do this? I will bring this here. Extreme close up. Oh, that's hair right there.
Right, yeah.
Close up there. Beak there.
I need to do Walmart order.
Duck and cover. Okay, there. Whoop. Sorry, guys. God, I'm so technically advanced. It's crazy. I just dig it. I don't know how to. It's pointed down at the laptop. So right here, B, you can see that, and you got to be careful because this freaking Walmart is freaking selling fake shit now. Oh, look at that. I like that. Oh, I'm going to click on that bad boy. And this is one of the problems I always run into with Walmart and Pinehurst when I'm looking at stuff. Here, we'll just go like this. And we will expand and go up like that. An MS69 1986. Silver Eagle for $125. Man, that is a beauty. Graded 1986. That's the first year they came out with. It ships. Let's go down and see who it ships through.
We're not going to show you on the video, but you're going to have to do the rocks.
It's sold and shipped by Atmex. Here, let me show you all that. What the hell am I looking at here? So right there it says sold and shipped by Atmex. So that's for that one, right? That's cool. But anyhow, yeah, it's legit. I mean, it's not. You just have to read when you're looking to buy off here. You just have to. Let me downsize that a little bit. There we go. God, I'm such a awesome Like,
Here in a little bit. Well, hey, when do you
technically.
wanna do the, it's already 6 o'clock. When do you want to do the rocks?
Oh shoot, we better eat, huh? So, like the just the regular Eagles,
I said let's do the rocks.
37.96. And if you don't have, uh, oh look, see, these ones are through SD Bullion, right? So yeah, I mean, definitely real. You know, it's sold and shipped by SD for $37, right? That's what it said. $37.96. And I believe if you have free shipping, right? So there you go. You don't have to do the $200 right there. It says free shipping. You don't have to do the $200 worth of purchases to get the free shipping if you use Walmart.com. God, Walmart.com, right? It's like everybody hates it, but everybody loves it at the same time, right? So, I mean, you can just go through and shop around. I'm a little slow with this laptop. This laptop ain't the best. Here's a half ounce of platinum for $684. Free shipping, arrives in 3 days, man. I mean, you know, it's just worth looking at. Just read kind of close into it. It's sold and shipped by APMEX. So, yeah, I mean, I like it because you don't have to fall into that whole shipping thing. So, Richard, I mean, if you just click on most of the stuff from Walmart, you can find where it'll say, I do believe I have seen Monument, sold and shipped by Monument. Ooh, 1987 Mexico silver 12 once U.S. Constitution proof, coin only. But anyhow, let me see if I can find one of the fake ones and show y'all what that looks like. You'll definitely be able to spot one of the fake ones because it'll say like so you can get 5 Eagles for $181. And we figured it out one night. Me and Miss West Texas figured it out one night. And you can definitely get them less through Walmart than you would do ordering straight from the bullion dealer. It's significantly less, isn't it?
Yes.
Like,
Yes, definitely.
I don't know why or how, but and you'll see different prices on the Eagles, definitely. And they do have buffaloes and stuff, so shop around, man. You know, take advantage. Spot deals, if they have a 10-ounce spot deal, man, go for it. If you have the money to pick up 10 ounces, definitely worth it, you know. Anything to keep that dollar cost average down. Had a run in with an incorrect listing from APMEX on Walmart, so definitely have to look out. Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. You know, but that that wasn't, as far as I could tell, that wasn't really Walmart's fault. That was more of APMEX, because and I've looked at it before. Walmart doesn't make up these listings. You know, that's it's kind of like it's third party. So if you're a vendor, you go in and fill out what it is, you know, and how much you want for it, and you know, you put the little title in. That's kind of your responsibility. You know, it's like so. I'm not seeing those fake ones on there today. Maybe Walmart pulled them. That's interesting. Yeah, I think Matt Mix definitely fell through on that one, you know. A 1 ounce 2025 Britannia for $33.96. That's not bad at all. Yeah, Britannias, I've noticed so far, Britannias and Maple Leaves they're going on the cheap. And people just aren't stacking them, I guess. They're boo down with Canada, right? But silver, isn't it? I mean, that's what they say, right? So I don't see why people wouldn't be buying maples right now. Obviously, they weren't affected by the tariffs, so I mean, it's definitely worth looking into, right? I wonder what we're gonna have for dinner. Haha. It seems like we're always eating here in this house. So generics, here's a lot of generics for 167. And you can go through and find whatever. It's not bad. We've actually picked up quite a few lots of Eagles through here. So maybe somebody did something about that listing, because a few weeks ago I was just cruising through here on a live stream and I saw where somebody was selling Eagles for $19.99 or some trash like that, and in the in the description it said that it was from China, some kind of Christmas decoration company from China. But that was the shipping information. In the description, it said Pinehurst. You know, so they'll kind of throw in that little false baloney, you know, in the description, so people look at the description and think, oh, it's coming from Pinehurst, and it was wrong. You know, it's wrong. But I'm not seeing it now. Nice. Maybe they caught it, you know. That would be cool. I don't see any buffaloes, man. Buffaloes were a hot little ticket on here before. So no one wants King George. Yeah, you know, I kind of had an issue with that at first too, but well, isn't he sick right now? Isn't he like he got 1 foot in, 1 foot out?
Who?
King George.
That's what I'm hearing, that they're prepping Prince William.
Did you say they're pimping Prince William or
They're
prepping?
getting ready, they're prepping him.
Prepping him. Wow. So, anyways, maybe. I mean, so if that's the case, then we'll Chuckles, King Charles, will Chuckles, his, you know, since there won't be as many minted, right? He ain't been around for 100 years like, Lizzie.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, OTG beat you to it. Wow, look at this, man. And for anybody that kind of gave me crap for my copper video, look at that. Y'all can get 1 ounce copper bar, a 1 ounce copper bar for $9.36. Wow. Man, that better be more than one. Nope, it was more than one. Eagle Silver Certificate Replica 1 ounce copper bar, $1. Now only $9.36. Oh man. Y'all see the scam? I made that video about copper is a scam. Y'all can see it now, right? You could get 2 pounds, 2 pounds of copper for that.
Where is it?
And they're offering it for
Mom.
1 ounce.
Where's your
Holy
big magnifying glass,
cow.
baby?
It's right here, I think.
Can I borrow it? I want to see how many sea monkeys we have. I can see two.
Right here, right here. Isn't it right here? I think it's right
Yeah.
there. So, the great copper scam, right? There it is, right before your very eyes. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't buy it. You want copper? Strip some wire.
See all those little specks?
B. Taylor, you got any? You're relatively new, right, to stacking, which is totally awesome, man. People will. I will agree with anybody that tells somebody that now's a good time to start. Any time's a good time to start. Better late than never, right? So
Yeah, there's two.
stack for weight. Yeah, obviously stack what you like, stack what you think is cool, but when it comes to generic silver, that to me that's the best thing to stack. Don't fall into the hype of you got to have American Silver Eagles, man. That's the only thing you can, buy and stack as American Silver Eagles. It's just not the truth. The one thing you will hear a lot on YouTube about is when you go to sell back to a coin dealer, a local coin shop, you'll never get spot price for silver. You'll never do it. They'll say you'll never. That's enough with Walmart. You'll never get enough back for
Three.
that dog is about ready to break down the door.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
You'll hear it all the time.
Turd.
He runs in here like he's
Like he owns the place.
got dang 200-pound wolf. Yeah, it's a great topic to talk about, but and I love eagles, man. Eagles are cool. Can you bring me that $50?
Oh yeah.
Eagles are cool, and it's good to have tubes of eagles in your stack, but man, that's not all you need to stack. And there's people that will tell you that that's it. And shop around for deals, man. SD Bullion is not the only place.
Ugh. Wise.
Summit Metals is. I haven't bought anything from Summit Metals. To be honest with you, I've only made this year. I've only ordered one thing from Hero Bullion, and they're my go-to. I love Hero, but it's all LCS, man. You said it the other night. Can I get the gloves, please, or a glove? Build a relationship with your local coin shop owner. Man, if there's anybody watching that's in the chat that is new to this, or that's people that are somebody just lurking and not saying nothing, that's not a stacker or
Lurking.
not into silver and gold, man, we gotta get in on it. And you know, there's no such thing as a dumb question ever.
She told you what else you can do to bring it. Oh, I have to sneak it over.
I would like to send this. He had two of them there, and I would like to send it in to get it graded.
Yes.
But
They're in my car.
check out this,
Let's see what time you have to be there.
man. This lighting won't do it justice at all.
Hold on. I think your thing is afternoon.
I mean, it's just, I don't know what it is, but you can see the breast feathers on the eagle. Just, I mean, this thing is in pretty gosh darn good condition.
What time you have to be there?
Let's see. How can I?
So I'll do the Walmart order early. Well, no, because I got a doctor's appointment at 8:30.
Anyways, beautiful $50. Beautiful $50. He had another one in there, and we looked it up in the gray sheet because I wanted one or the other, right? And so we looked it up, and it turned out that the other $50 was $210, and this one was about 65. So, 6 monster boxes, man. I'll ask a dumb question real quick. I couldn't pay the price. Go ahead, B. Ask the question, bud. Hey, is that how we do on the couches? Is that how we do? Okay. I put on gloves, right? Because, well, I didn't want to get my oils on the $50, so. Yeah, ask away, man. Yeah, that is, man, that's a OTG. That was a pretty good little pickup there. Also, last weekend I had a pretty cool pickup. I don't know. I mean, I got it out of the generic bin, but supposedly there was less than 500 made, so. Yeah. Water's good. Oh man, we are something else in the algorithm. You know, because it's American, more than likely, because it's U.S. mint. But even then, you know, the premiums, yeah, it's the U.S. mint. That's why, because of, you know, that whole line about how it's the most recognizable coin in the world is a American Silver Eagle. Yep, that's it. OTG, the most recognizable coin in the world. You can really think, hey, go to Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, go to, you know, do you really think they're gonna know what that is over there? You think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's a goddamn American Silver Eagle, man. Woo, I gotta have that. No. chances are they're not going to know what it is. Chances are, if you took that American Silver Eagle and tried to give it to somebody, you know, tried to give it to somebody just out in public, like have that American Silver Eagle in your hand and a $5 bill and be like, which one do you want? They're going to take that $5 bill. Right? Transits in Cuba. Oh, man. Little Havana. I would say OTG, the most recognizable here is the Buffalo round for sure. Richard, that's Cuba, Cuba, Alabama, Cuba. Richard, that's not bad. I don't mind off quality Eagles, man. I haven't here lately because I've been looking for something else, but you go to the LCS, man, go to your coin shop. If he has Eagles in the generic bin, snatch them up. You can get Eagles at generic prices. Go for it. Every time. Yeah, that's solid advice right there, Richard. Very solid advice. Is it really? What the hell time is it? Hey. Anyhow. Yeah, that's awesome advice on the Eagles. Nah, I don't know if the Buffalo round's the most recognizable. I mean, I still believe it would have to be, you know, it would be recognizable to somebody that knows about silver. God dang, have y'all even tried to pass a god dang old 20? Have you tried recently had to try to pass an old 20 at a convenience store? I've had them tell me that's not real. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? It's not real. You know, so most of these kids that are working, you know, behind a register nowadays, they definitely wouldn't. They don't know what a $50 looks like. You know, you could go in with a $50 and they would be like, I can't take that. That's not real money. Yeah, that's OTG. That might be a cool thing to do. Just buy up old bills. You never know. You know, I did. When I was going through this little stint where I was gonna find free silver coin roll hunting, right? Coin roll hunting. I don't know why I can't say that. But I was gonna find all this free silver hunting coins, right? And I didn't find any, for one. But so I had pockets full of $50, and I went to the grocery store because I have no problems paying in change for anything. I don't give a shit who's behind me in line or what they're doing or how busy they are. If I got $20 in quarters, and I'm buying $20 worth of gas, then it's going to be paid for $20 in quarters. Yeah, transit. People don't know. What time is it?
6:44.
6:44, no doubt, huh? Wow, I gotta eat. What are we having for dinner? Shrug your shoulders at me, woman.
I just fed the girls.
God, golly. You shrug your shoulders at me, woman. You
Hey, well, we were gonna talk about it.
get in that kitchen and make me a sandwich.
Who are you talking to?
Who you talking to? I said, don't you know I'm local?
Talking about it.
So anyhow,
Mace.
yeah, kids don't know what this is. They don't know what money is. Oh, there's something in there, but
Macy.
yeah, I don't know. There's definitely no leftovers from last night. God, them fajitas was good. They were.
And you ended up having to make both of those steaks, like I told you, and then those were even eaten. So
I
you
know,
weren't eating left.
man.
They were
Shrimp and
good,
steak
though.
fajitas. But yeah, these kids don't know what they're looking for, or they don't realize what it is. So if you walked in with, so I've been trying to get in contact with this cigar shop that's like a couple blocks away from where I'm at, right? And see if they would take a Silver Eagle as a form of payment for a couple cigars. I don't smoke cigars, but they told me, you know, I've called a couple times because I want to record it and you know, see how the transaction goes, and they're very hesitant about it. Like the gal told me today that, oh, the owner's not in today. Well, we went there and just paid cash for a cigar, and the owner was there, you know, so they're not really that eager to do the transaction, which I can understand why, but it just goes to show that not everybody knows what this stuff is or what it's worth. Yeah, Richard, you want graded Eagles? You're never gonna get your money. Well, you can't say never. Honestly, you can't never say never, right? Because you might one day you might get your money back for these graded Eagles. Chances are, depending on which ones it is, chances are, you know, that you might not, but somebody might want it somewhere. I mean, look at those flowing hair Liberty medallions that came out. Golly, people were paying top price for those, right? But that kind of reminds me of the 2024 Star Privy Silver Eagle, right? Oh, shit. Get off that. What grade? I purchased a 2024 Star Privy Eagle, right? It was shortly after that flowing hair came out. And I fell for the hype on the flowing hair. I was so pumped up about it, like, oh wow, you know, this Star Privy Eagle, I better buy one. I better have at least one, right? So I did purchase one. It was through JM Bullion. It was an MS69, right? I figured, you know what? MS69, that's pretty dang good condition. It's not going to be, you know, MS69, right? It's close enough to MS70. I think I'm going to just go ahead and grab it up, right? And I did. And it came to me all kinds of milk spotted, right?
Here. Count.
I was not happy.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Star Privies, this one's at MS70, PCGS, First day of issue, Star Privy, 1 ounce, $125. But yeah, I will never do that again. I mean, yeah, that ain't too bad. I traded bars for graded Eagles. But, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to eat, let it settle for a little bit, and we will be back live. I think I'm going to set it on the kids mode because they are going to paint some pet rocks. The legitimate, or, pet rocks, not the lame-o, googly-eyed ones, and that's it. We're going to do pet rocks. Y'all have a great night. If you want to join in, go ahead. Herman, I don't have bubbly guts right now. I got growling guts. They're feed me. Feed me, Seymour. But, yeah. B. Taylor, check out Walmart, man. Just you can shop around a little bit because it's different bullion dealers. It's SD. There's different bullion dealers that are on there. So definitely check it out, man. Every time I go to jump off here, I get more viewers. Imagine that. But if y'all want, join in. The girls are just gonna do some pet rock stuff. You get them involved. Maybe I'll break out a 5 ounce bar of silver and let them paint it, right? That's a 10 ounce bar, but yeah, Hero Bullying's not bad, and depending on where you're at, they're usually, the shipping's usually pretty fast. B. Taylor, man, do this. It takes a little bit longer to get your order, but you're going to get it for less. Let me pull up Hero Bullion right now. It's going to pull up my cart. I don't know why, but let's go to silver. We'll go there. And I'll just put it on generics, right? Silver bullion. Give me a second, hang tight, B. Taylor, and I will show you. Oh, heck yeah, stack that gold. Look at that. Man, it don't get no finer than this. Wait till I get my grill, and I'll go this. That makes my cheeks look really chubby. I ain't gonna lie, fellas. No kidding. I turned 45 and I've gained. Well, I turned 2 years ago when I turned 45. So from 45 till now, I've gained about 30 pounds. And it is no winnow for shit, like we like to say around here in West Texas. So, God, man, it's taking forever to load. So if you can't set it up, and it can be a little bit complicated or confusing to set it up, do the e-check. E-check. You will see that. Let me close this out and try again. Hero Bullion. Hero Bullion. Clicked on the maples. So, e-check. Let me show you real quick. I'll turn around. Ooh, close up. Y'all duck back there. I'm just playing. You don't have to duck. Come on, switch over. There we go. Got it. So, e-check, right? Crypto, there's e-check is 3312. And debit card is $34.49. Hero is $150 limit to get the free shipping, which is another plus, but $50 is $50, right? So, but my advice would be to get it up, set it up through e-check, and it's going to be 30, it'll be cheaper for you. Your dollar cost average will definitely be better. So yeah, heck yeah, man. 150 ain't nothing, man. And here's a mindset for you, right? See, I threw down a little bit of cash Saturday, right? But am I spending cash or am I saving cash? That is the question, right? To some, hey, I'll check it out, stack that gold, I'll try to look for it. To some, we're spending cash, right? Like I called my mom and I was like, Mom, she's like, what are you doing? I said, I just got done shopping at the LCS, right? She says, how much money did you spend? I said, I don't know. I don't know how much money I spent, but I know how much money I saved. Right? Just made 50, turned into 47.30 on first XRP purchase. Stuart, honestly, right now, I wouldn't be buying shit for crypto, man. I'd just be hang on to it.
I would be buying XRP.
Oh God, Miss West Texas says this.
Buy
Yep.
the dip. Buy the dip.
Buy the dip. Buy the XRP dip. Anyhow, guys, I keep staying on here. I am going to dry up and wither away, man. I'll be losing 10 pounds before I know it. I'm hungry. Yeah. OTG says XTZ. Tazo. Thank me later.
What is it? Is that crypto or is that stock?
I think it's crypto. Buy some Dogecoin.
What is it called?
OTG, what the hell is XTZ? Tizzo.
XTZ?
Is it related to Lizzo?
Oh, I hope not. Tezos. 59 cents.
Okay, so damn it. OTG, you just cost me more dang money. It's an altcoin. Oh man. I'm gonna tell her to put 50 on Unicorn Fart Dust. Hey, she will too. She'll buy whatever, man. Anybody, and you know what? She hasn't been wrong. I mean, XRP, we got it. We jumped into it early, and it jumped up to 3 something, and now it's on the way back down. Stack That Goal says buy Trump and Melania coin. Humble, what's going on, buddy? I'm fixing to jump off here, y'all. I'm starving, man. I think I forgot to eat breakfast. No, not really. But, XLM. We had a little bit of XLM. She traded it in for XRP.
No, we still have XLM.
Oh, shit.
We don't have XLM, my mom does.
Well, I guess we don't have XLM. But anyways, there you go, B. Taylor. Go ahead and check out the e-check, man. It takes a few days longer to get your order in. But, you'll save, that's an ounce. So if you buy, 10 ounces, you're saving, $10 there roughly, for 10 ounces, so it definitely does work down your dollar cost average. Dollar cost average is great. Hey, you know what? These little games that everybody likes to, let me switch that around. Oh, my laptop just shut off. But let me switch that around, right? So all these little games that people like to play on YouTube, and I don't mean like games like mind games or little, I don't know, I can't say that word. I could say it, but hey, thanks, Humble Man. I appreciate it. But all these little games and stuff that people do on YouTube, you know, the dimes, the quarters, whatever, man. These little giveaways, dude, awesome. Giveaway gold backs. I need to figure out how to do some giveaways. I love giving stuff away. You know, I try not to. I'm not going to give away the whole stack, but man, you know, I'll send somebody something. Spin the wheel. Not so much the races, but you know, Yankee Doodle Dandy, right? I've won twice on his. You know, I've won twice on his little wheel deal. You know, and awesome. That's 2 ounces of silver. Actually, it was only one because the other one I thought maybe he'd push me and the channel a little more if I was like re-gaw it. So I was like, Yankee, re-gaw it. And he gave it away and nobody said nothing. Anyways, whatever, right? The point is that I won twice on his wheel, and that helps the dollar cost average, man. I mean, enter these games. I don't want crypto coins, only gold and silver. Peter, that's great. I mean, hell yeah. A diverse stack is a good stack. Diversify your stack, definitely. And I'm not a financial advisor, but diversify your portfolio, man. Stocks, crypto, silver, and gold. And see which one hits. And when one hits, turn all that into silver and gold, you know? But, yeah, I mean, if you can flip it into something else, go for it, right? If you I don't know what XRP is right now, $1 or something, right? But if let's just say it's $2 today and you bought $100 worth of XRP and tomorrow it goes up to $100 because we don't know what's going to happen. It's just like silver and gold. We don't know from one day to the next what's going to happen, right? So I honestly never thought that gold would dip that back down below 3,000 an ounce, and it did. Awesome, but use that, flip it into gold. It would be great. It's a great way to turn an intangible asset into a tangible asset. Heck yeah, stack that gold, man. Gold coins. I'll be picking up some this weekend. Definitely. But I'm going to eat, guys, and we will jump back on here. And I don't think I'm going to be doing much talking. Right?
Yeah, right.
I don't think I'm going to be doing much talking on this next round, but the girls are going to be doing some painting of pet rocks. It's going to be awesome. Check it out. I got to eat, man. I'm starving. God bless everybody. Have a great night and join in or not. It's cool if you don't. But do. Hey, y'all have a great night.